seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
You have a moment to speak further. The scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last we have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world today, and Happy New Year, everybody. How are you all doing today? Let us know down there in the comments what's going on with you. We'd love to hear from you. Any tips or suggestions, put those down there too. We're here to chat and socialize. We just happen to be playing a game while we're doing it. And if you'd prefer to lurk, have us on in the background while doing what's important to you on that end. We appreciate you making us a part of your day or night there. Hey, Alex Tasada, thank you for grabbing that first viewer slot. Happy New Year. And Pern TV, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you too. Brasden, Happy New Year. How are you doing there? And thanks for grabbing that second viewer slot. Happy to have you all here. Doing good, good, good. Yeah. Happy New Year to Brasden and Guinea Pigs. All right. Yeah, having a good start here so far. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, we were, oh yeah, I've got the character screen pulled up here too. Yeah, we were in a new location. Yeah, we're working on main story there. Says we're in Shaloni. We'll see here in a second. It's like the desert area, or I don't know. It's not really desert. It's just kind of tumbleweeds and the whole bit sort of stuff. Tumbleweeds just outside of the main city. Hey, now undefined. Thanks for grabbing that third viewer slot. How are things going for you there? Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, we're in this area, and we were getting ready to start the next story quest here, I guess. What we were up to. We've haven't explored every little corner of the world of this zone, but it feels like it's a pretty small zone overall. Shaloni. Things okay so far? Cup of coffee. Yep, I got my first cup of tea for the new year here. We are all ready to go. There you go. Yeah, getting it. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and get into the story here, I guess. Yeah, that one's in A minor. How about that? Oh, we're going to get us, a new weapon, a 669 weapon. There we go. Been up since 3. Yeah, I would say you are deserving of that too. I mean, our gear, we don't have, our gear is not 669 all over, but at least the weapon is. Coming up here. Come, let's follow Walika. And I'm just going to continue stumbling over these names, I guess, while we play through this, because I have to sit there and stare at them for about 5 seconds most of the time, figure out, how does my mouth say that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get tired of trying to figure out the name. I'll just call them, Mr. W or, something like that. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... enough jabbering, Shenza. thanks to these two, I guess I ought to look at what we're doing here. Here we go. We finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. We'll see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way, after all. All right, well, then we will. And there, we still haven't found, we found one of the hunt marks in this zone, I think, already. And we got to find an aspis. They're at the Eshayani Wilds. That's not too far from us. We ought to find some right out here, I would think. Yeah, let's run up there and see if we find those. I'll just see if we can get that little bit knocked out of what we need to do in this zone here so far. Not you all. There's Eshiana Wilds on our map. Oh, I see. No, is that a snake? Looks like a plant. Oh, there's something. No, that's it's like something else. And we'll just keep running up this way, and maybe we'll run into something new here in a bit. It's lizard territory. It looked like a big old snake. Maybe I'll go like where I haven't mapped yet here, over this way. Maybe that'll get us something new. Oh, there's one. All right, we found one. All right, bird. Oops. Well, you're well fed now. You're fed for about an hour, it looks like now, almost. Whoops, get out of that. Almost fall asleep there. Not paying attention. Oh, we got to get 3 of them. See one more down there. There we go. There's a couple more here. They've been doing a new thing. Let's see. Oh, wow. Interesting. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is. Aw. We got that. All right, we're done with the hunt marks in this zone now. Well, here's the train tracks. So I'm guessing I guess we were going to come up through this way anyways with the story. It looks like we're headed to the next zone, maybe. Or should be. Well, in a little bit we will be, I guess. We still haven't finished off the, all the flying quests. I think we got all the outdoor, ether currents for this one. Oh, no, there's one more. Oh, where is it? It's way southeast. I probably ought to go grab that. I don't know, but we'll do it in a minute. If we get the last few quests for ether currents here, then I'll make sure I get the last outdoor one. I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Oh, to the northeast, hey? Okay. Oh, we've already been there. Alright, so maybe I will go down here and do this one, because I can just teleport back up there. I can just teleport back up there. Okay, so 477 northeast of here. Get the last outdoor ether current. Oh, that reminds me. Let me see if I can get these. Here we go. A flying Papato. Yikes. Huh. Well, where's it going to be? It must be in this other section here. Let's see. North. Alright, it's just right up here somewhere. It is tucked away right there. All right. Okay. Well, that's all the outdoor ones. Yep. Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Melwahet, so on, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. I'm sure he can pronounce that faster than I can. I just not able to do it myself. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Sheshanawezi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Huato, chief of this place, and this is my son, Shepeto. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were pointing out the thing about the eyes a while back, too. It does. Yeah, it looks really nice. Pretty happy with it. A pleasure to meet you. I thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Zoctaral Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. This is Anne and Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. Hello. You've a most curious air about you, of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of fair winds blown from a distant shore, though I know not where. I gather you are not from these lands. Well, your guess would be correct. I am a traveler of the star. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm a traveler of the star. Truly, I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen. Well, you can do that if you go to YouTube and check our Final Fantasy XIV playlist. You'll see all of An Adventurer's adventures since 2023, I guess. I am told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetso teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. That word, Hetso, it means leader of souls in the Hetsaru tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaru. Here, we look to the Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of etherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this one does not mean we reject all outside influences. Well, that's good, I guess, or for them. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. Uh-oh, well, here's the except or but part of the conversation. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. Now sit right back and you'll hear a tale, a tale. A 3-hour tour. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. A stableman near Usatawi mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this, we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaro, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Valcona. Valcona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently... How shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue, Shepto, or Shepetto. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. That's right. Yeah, he's a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Anne fought beside Valcona in the right of succession. I'd take her word over rumors. You took part in the right of succession? You're that close to the Dawn Servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. What can I say? The succession of Dawn Servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valcona for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Wow, all 12 of them. Nice. I'm sure we can lay about, 6 feet of rail with those logs. We're going to have to go cut more, I'm afraid. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Ronique foremost in our mind as we continue working on the railroad, and if needs be, we'll seek Valcona's counsel. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, very grateful for the timber, but it looks like we're probably going to have to go cut some more ourselves if there's a lot of damaged rail that needs to be repaired. Yay, new weapon. We've more than enough timber to fix the ties. Oh, well, that's good. I guess it wasn't a very big area that needed repairing. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect we'd be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands and Ronique? I won't be long. I'm glad that went well. And thankfully, it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber. Yeah, that's a good thing. You don't have to drag all of them one by one or anything like that. Yay. Titanium, gold, war, quoits. Quoits. What are quoits? Okay. Whatever. They're like round throwing thingies also. Okay. Ooh, what do we get here? Ah, get our chest gear now for $6.69. Nice. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. It shouldn't take long if we split the work. Oh, and it looks like we have gotten one special quest here too. Transport. Oh, okay. We got to transport. While carrying out these tasks, actions restricted. Wary of attacks as they'll sap your strength. Oh, we'd had to do something like this in Shadowbringer, didn't we? I remember doing that out in the woods where the Vera lived. Losing the transporting status. The duration, yeah, that it's for a certain duration. And I probably can't get on my chocobo either, can I? Alright. Well, we'll just do whatever and see how we can do this. Boy, that's pretty good being able to hold it way up over my head like that. This character's strong. Yeah, it's got everything grayed out. I can't even hop on my bird. Uh-oh, there's a big bull there. Something. Alright, well anyways, we made it here, it looks like. Yay. I should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. No problem. I have like infinite strength as a computer-controlled character. We'll see to the rest. Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. Oh no. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Namika and no few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. And Nito Wikwe will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. The only work we should be worried about is our own, Shenza, and we've still more to do. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shaloni you're keen to see, I'll leave you to it. All right. Well, then I'm going to go back and just see what this quest is all about here. Hoping it's an ether current quest. Hail, concerned herder, we have arrived. It is, yay. Well met, traveler. Have you perhaps seen a Ronique calf around here? I spotted a youngster south of Lake Toari. It seemed like they'd gotten separated from their kin. With all the hungry fiends that roam the area, the poor beast doesn't stand much of a chance without someone to protect it. The thing is, I'm just not cut out to defend it from any would-be predators. You, on the other hand, seem more than capable of handling yourself. Would you be willing to seek out the calf and escort it back here in my stead? They ought to be somewhere to the south of the lake. All right. Yay, more Final Fantasy 13 enemies. Look at that. Ceratoraptors. Alright, where are we looking here? Oh, there they are. Hey, little lost Ronique calf. Woo! The lost Ronique calf eyes you expectantly. Oh, I have to guard them? Okay. Well, then let's guard, I guess. Have to run them all the way back there, maybe. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out. Is something gonna like spawn behind us in the whole bit? Can I tell it to wait or anything? I don't know if it told it to wait. Nope. Okay, so I probably can't tell it to stop or indicate that it needs to stop or anything. I'm waiting for it to something like the, Yep, there they are. I knew it. Alright. AoE these suckers and get them. Alright, little Ronique. That's what I was expecting, yeah, was that just like the leave quests where you try to escort, something would pop up kind of randomly or on schedule or something there. Ooh, alright. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Doesn't look like we have to worry about leaving him behind or having him wander off or anything. That's good, at least. Whoops. Okay. We're getting there, little guy. Gonna avoid these. We're almost there, little guy. Come on. We're in the sanctuary. We found him. Ah, there you are. You returned the calf. What a relief to see the Hetzo unharmed. You'd be surprised how often Ronique calves go astray. In most cases, they fall prey to some fiend, but such is the way of nature. Though if you manage to get there before the fiends and raise a calf from a young age, they make for excellent beasts of burden. I'm not suggesting I'd go as far as to kill a calf's parents to single one out, yet I do make a point of trying to rescue any stragglers I happen across. The way I see it, that's as much a part of nature as any other fate a Ronique could meet. Thank you, traveler, for bringing this one back safe and sound. I shall do my utmost to care for it. And now give me that ether current you got in your back pocket. Thank you. All right, anything else pop up here? Nope, that was it. So we still got 2 ether current quests for this zone. Yeah. All right, well, let's continue. Continue. Had your fill of the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Alright, several cutscenes we're going to do. I guess we're ready.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat. Here she comes!
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
You have our gratitude.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Tyrol. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream. Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Uh-oh.
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
Gods have mercy.
Whoa. Oh boy.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitobikwe and the others!
My home lies that way as well.
Ooh.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Well, we still have 2 ether current quests. Come on. Somewhere. Uh-oh. Well, that don't look good.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliyollal?
Oh. Yeah, we need to follow that airship. Ooh.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Right.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Huh? Whoa.
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Right.
Someone help me, please!
Bastard!
Right. Huh. What are we seeing them do here? They're sucking colored bubbles out of them, I guess. Okay.
What did it just do?
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Wherever safety is, I mean, you know, I think it's kind of a scarce resource right about now.
Hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bako Jaja.
Yeah, now where they come from, and is this happening back home too, I wonder.
Simply how I do things now. So, who wants to shake my blade next?
Uh-oh.
That you should steal.
Oh my gosh.
Zoralcha?
By the gods. What has happened to you?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
Because I didn't get my way and become the Dawn's servant.
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliolol and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Oh.
Mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Right.
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been Father's equal in combat.
Yeah, but he's got some kind of assistance going on there.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Farewell, Zoralja, my son. And forgive me.
Oh. All right. Uh-oh, what's going on?
What? How? Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one.
Hey, Perseus. Happy New Year.
I shall even the odds.
How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Oh, going fine here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. He's gone from like purple mode to red mode now. Or combination, maybe. Oh no. Oh.
Papa?
Hmm.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Sriracha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Okay then. No. Papa can't die. He can't. Well, there's a different look. All right. We have got to make some room in our armory chest, too, for at least legs and feet, it looks like. Let's see. Any goodies that I can get rid of? Oh, maybe we'll... Oh, those... We're not using those for Reaper anymore, are we? Pull those out. Pull those out. These, I think I can desynth, right? Yeah, we can desynth those. Ooh, what do we get? Some Battlecraft Demi Materia 3. Yay. Kudzu culottes. Right. Battle Demi 2. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going to keep that. Unique and untradeable. But we're probably not going to use it. All right, well, that leaves a few spots there. We'll be getting leg gear this time. How could this happen? Go, Alphino.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
No.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Right, so, I... Val Wuklamat, Val Koana. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the land's guard have begun rendering aid to the people. And it's magically been repaired, too, I bet. We walk out there, I bet we don't see destruction, huh? We'll see. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. The people. I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alphino and Alice, could you take Bayside Bevy and Cryle and Aaronville, the palace perimeter? As for Anne, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Okay. It doesn't look like it's been damaged any, as far as I can tell. Hail, befuddled citizen. I am aiding you. Thank you. I thought I was done for. They thought they were done for. Just like standing there. Okay. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Zoral Jah. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Gulul Jaja. We were safe. But now... that is a lot to have to deal with. Another dazed citizen. Thanks. I think I'm all right. Did you see them? Those soldiers? They looked like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? And a weeping citizen. Thank you, miss. But my husband and son, they were... oh, man. Angered soldier. My thanks. I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val Wuklamat and Val Koana? Ugh! They're not to blame. I understand, I do, but... I need to clear my head. You finished aiding the people here? I think so. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children! No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? And afterwards, go and find Alice at Bayside Bevy. Okay. There's no evidence of significant damage from the battle. The fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Well, there are some battle scars here in town. How about that? Nope, and there's other players too, so it's not like an instance that only we are in or anything. Just they're not seeing these unless they're on this part of the story, I guess. The fresh scorch marks on the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. At least they didn't hit the market board. Thank goodness. Well, we might as well check our retainers too here. We sold a few things maybe. Nope. None of that stuff we put up for sale there. Nope. Nope. Nada. All right. The shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. Ugh. Just carrying on as normal. All right. The port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. Do they now? Yes, indeed they do. Yeah, forget about the troubles here in town. Do a leave meet. Yeah. All right. I've helped all those I could find and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zoral Ja actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamati? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornatruk Gleam Sands. Indeed, perhaps she has. Well, there's a vista that I hadn't gotten. Here they are.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
We'll handle this together.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokwista longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believe that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. But my brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
All right. See, I am going to take just a short break for a couple minutes. Make some more tea, I think. That sounds good. And then we'll be right back. So hang tight. Allie, thank you so much for all your support over the past, well, geez, you know, before this year even, early last year. So much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle. All right, come out to play, please.
Look! One of Kimari's friends looks just like him.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless!
Hornless.
To insult Kimari.
All right, there we go. Again, congratulations, Puffer. That is awesome. I remember how that felt when we got our affiliate status there too. So very nice, very nice. I know that's now. I remember what was one of the streams earlier this week? We were looking at 80, 85 and early in the morning here. I think it was already like getting rather warm here early on, and that was not fun. I mean, of course, I'm here inside where it's cool, but yeah, still thinking about the outside though. Tales of popcorn. Sure, why not, huh? Oh, what's this one? All right, let's see. Thank you all for hanging in there. We're back and ready to get going. Hey, PR Punk. Yeah, getting an opportunity to ride that shoe puff there, huh? I hope things are going okay for you. I'm fine. Just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly, I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers Zoral Ja commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I will make it my strength, the strength to do what I must. Yeah, she's psyched now. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Koana. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be all right? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. He's at Bayside Bevy with my new gear, apparently. Oh, she's up there somewhere. I guess we run from the Aetheryte. Yeah. Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean Lamati is feeling better? She needs to be strong for the people of Taral. I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight. Together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. Yeah, I guess we're looking at one of those enemy soldiers. Hey, thanks for just randomly giving me gear there, Alice. So we got new chest and leg piece here. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something with my inventory too. Either sell some stuff to NPCs or put it on the market. Level 96 quests now. We're almost level 98. Oh. Pick up the pieces. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before. Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zoral Jaw's new powers. Here, let me check out this fallen soldier here. Then. Examine the fallen soldier. Okay, we're using that thing. Okay. Moving the camera and all that. Target an area and inspect it. All right. Start! Let's see. Their corpse. What about the weapon? Yeah. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before. Okay, got two more things. Well, we saw the body was one of them. From a distance, it appears to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. Bet we got to look at their head, don't we? Yep, their helm. In place of where eyes or a mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of this helm. So what do you think? Oh, I don't know that it's clearly mechanical. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. That much is true. Although it's kind of been giving off Star Ocean vibes. Once I saw them, it's like, ooh. Feels like we're in a scene from Star Ocean or something here. Indeed, while it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny, the lack of a face not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? Hey, Fluxor, yeah, happy, healthy, and prosperous new year to you as well. Yeah, thank you for that. Wishing you and yours, hoping this is the best year so far for you and yours, for everybody. No, I don't think we saw a power source, just the helm, maybe. So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I've tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? Did we? Had 2 rough years? Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm going to unfriend years if this one doesn't turn out better. Oh, man. Did we in the Sky Deep cenote? The palace is made of stone too. Oh no. I guess we saw something like that in the cenote. Maybe. We'll say we did. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Okay. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at Sunperch. There you go. Yeah, doing what you got to do there. Well, thank you for thinking about us and dropping in, Fluxer. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to head back to the palace, I guess. All right. Yeah. Take care. I feel like this whole sequence here, since the attack of the enemy ships could have been an email, you know? It's a lot of running around and just kind of miscellaneous stuff here. Looks like everyone is here already. Please be voice acted so I can sip my tea a little bit here.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yay.
And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
I like her little 3-leaf clover earrings there on Kryl.
Greetings,
Or I guess it's a single one, maybe. I can't really see the right side of her head there. Hey, all right. Check it out. Yay, we got more buddies to join us.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wublamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Gulul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
Ah. How about that?
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
I hadn't thought of that possibility, that's for sure, man.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Gulul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Oh, here we go.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
So that's Galuf, huh?
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
Huh.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Now hang on here. That's going to be Kryl, isn't it?
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you...
Yeah, seriously, why would you be doing this? We're just like randomly giving you stuff here for some reason.
What is this? Who are you?
Seriously, come on. And how did you know to come out? Were you just like waiting for that to open or whatever? Standing there for like months or years or whatever? And had a baby while you were standing there? I mean, I don't know. Aww. Why does she feel the need to do that? Something dire must be going on over there.
Never opened again. Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Sharlayan and raised her as his own.
Then the child
Oh, come on. Y'all got to figure that out already.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
Yeah, I love that earring. That's so cute.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Yeah.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
Yeah, really.
But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing.
Oh?
Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but it was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical armor.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
We should go investigate. Yeah, this looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Yeah, that's right.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Yeah.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zoroja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliyollal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world.
But as Kryl, maybe you'll get a glimpse of where you came from, right?
But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my
Yep.
origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
Yeah, of course you. Yeah, I think you deserve to come for sure.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
And Alphino, you're going to wait outside, aren't you?
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me.
I guess.
Find a way to deal with the threat.
All right.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Now, I was just thinking about something during that cutscene. You know, they always have to like dance around naming our character. You know, they have to call us the hero or our adventurer friend, you know, or something like that. They can't say our name, you know, because there's no way for the game to actually pronounce it, I guess, currently. But that would be cool as part of character creation. If one when you specify your name, you know, if you had some kind of control over how the software would pronounce the name, and it could play back what your name pronunciation is, and you could adjust it somehow as necessary so that the pronunciation is correct according to what you're thinking, you know. And I guess they could do that for multiple languages as well, you know, so that when the cutscenes like that occur, they could have it so that they just plug in that that voice actor's voice using, you know, something. I mean, you could use artificial intelligence, I guess, to have any voice. If once you've measured the characteristics of a voice, it can say anything, you know, anything that's pronounceable, and they could just have that plugged in there during the cutscenes, and that would make it so cool. Plus, it could give your adventurer a voice too. When you're creating your character, you could specify what voice. And wouldn't it be cool if they could like record your voice, and you could actually have your voice be the voice of your adventurer throughout, you know, as well. I hope they're working on stuff like that. That would add so much more immersion, I think, into some of the games like this, where your character is actually live and interacting with the NPCs and all that. With voice that you can hear as well. That would be cool. I know what I have to do now. We are just a smidgen shy of level 98. Hey, we get more gear. Put gear, yeah. Together as one. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Anne? While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. All right. Now, I wonder... Oops, I guess I need to exit out of here. Let's get out of this area. I want to go back to that last zone and see if those other ether current quests are there, or whether they're going to be part of this story progression or not. So from here we're going to go there, but I'll just teleport directly to Shaloni, I guess. It doesn't matter which one. I mean, I don't guess quests show up on the map here, do they? And let's see what's available here. Nope, they're not available yet. Right then. It's just above freezing here. Hey, dumbfounded farmer. If Tuliolal falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. And so now I'm just going to randomly walk off now that we're done talking after you came to me. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Taral, but where else is there to go? Hey, Alwina. Yeah, celebrating some last night, were you? Well, welcome in. Good morning. Happy New Year. I hope your day goes well and hope this year is the best one for you so far. You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Taral is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the Salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Taral. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Oh gosh, in front of people's doors. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Well, I hope that got resolved. I mean, I guess it did, but, I hope it got resolved calmly and peacefully. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val Wuklamat and Val Kuana will share similar sentiments at their address. This person does not need to be persuaded to attend Wuklamat's address. Okay. I didn't realize that was going to be a thing in this activity here. I guess I got to get back up there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they should not be doing that sort of thing. Well, I guess I'm kind of going the long way around here. There you go. Yeah, There's another person. Oh, it's a sorrowful citizen. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. But there's going to be a meeting. What? Galul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Koana still fight for our nation. For us. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Okay. We've done our part there, it looks like. See you later, level-headed resident. Oh, that's so cool. Finish the base heavens. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now we're over here. All right. Composed merchant. Phew, the wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Yeah. Yeah, get that revenge there. Oh, sorry, friend, but I've no time to spare. Val Wuklamat and Val Koana will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. They don't need to be persuaded, do they? Okay. So let's make our way to an outer edge somewhere here. There's one over here. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Wuklamat and Val Koana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. But you must go listen to them at least. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address. Anybody in here? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, paranoid resident. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? Yo, Renya, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you. So what's going on in your day so far? I hope this year's the best one for you so far. And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. All right then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. All right, beat Quake 1. Nice. And then, of course, heading to the gym. Yeah. Cool. Well, resting resident, are you going to want to go to the meeting, or you're another one of those? Don't care. Don't care. Got other things. Phew. Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing? Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolal won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Yeah, they don't need to be persuaded, do they? They don't need it. Oh, there's another one down here. Another one. Stockpiling citizen. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Hey, there's going to be a meeting later. You ought to come. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Oh, you're not coming then. But listen, you really should do it. Val Wuklamat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Yay! Yeah, come listen. All right. The job here is done. Where are we headed? Up there, yep. It looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. It's always a competition with her, isn't it? My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoral Jah and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Anne. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. Yeah, he's made his appearance. Yeah, there you go.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
Oh,
I am
okay.
reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
All the colorful garments here.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolsha.
Zorolcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
We will taunt them. We'll taunt them.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
We will fart in their general direction. That's what we'll do.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
Yep, they better be careful. They don't go away. We'll taunt them again.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Yay. Thanks for becoming a buddy.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
Let me think about that.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolins because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
It's nice of them to take turns saying stuff.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Yay. Listening to Wuk-Lamat and Koano, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in a like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Taral, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Yay, level up. Oh, we acquired Enhanced Shield Samba 2. And we got footgear. Footgear. Alright, Boots of Aemon. I can't really see with my hotbar there too much. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. Interesting looking there. Level 96 quests still. So we're 2 levels above the quest level now. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Luke Lamont that... There you all are! Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then. Let's get going. We leave from the Zoctaral Sky Gate. All right, so we leave from there. Where am I here? Again. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a, let's see, do I want to teleport? Yeah, I'm going to teleport over there. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zeral Jah and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. The Landsguard has told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. They're just looming. They just like to loom. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Anne and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into 2 groups. Aaronville, Alice, and Anne will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with Pusatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. So do we have our quests? Nope. Still don't have the Ether Current quests here. We got all the outdoor ether currents and just have 2 quested ether current to do here whenever they unlock. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Valwuk Lamad as well. You're sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Usatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. Yeah, they're looming. They're looming there. That said, I've reached some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Sheshanawezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Milwahet, so on, whatever. I'll accompany Aaronville. See you all in a while. See, where are they going? Oh, I can teleport? Yeah, I'll just teleport over there. We'll just teleport. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Okay. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nitoikwe is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. Ah, what a mess, and just after we finished fixing the tracks. Mechanical soldier, huh? The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. Iate. And you came! As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. You heard about the spearmen as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Ha 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 ha. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So, you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zeral Jah used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Koana. Koana? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zekoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all, and can attest to that. Yeah, there you go. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Sure thing, buddy. Right then. It's time we headed to the station and joined the others. Oh, there we go. Looks like we might have ether quests now. Ether current quests. Let us see here. Is it? Is it? Yep. All right. Hey, you, traveler. You came here down the Tulial Trail, right? Happened to see a woman on the road, maybe nursing a limp, a sore head, or some such? No sign, huh? I work here at the refinery, and it seems I now have a problem. It's a friend of mine, Kayamene. She set out for Tulial not long back, but only her Ronique returned, pulling an empty wagon. Was thinking the animal just got spooked by something. Sent Kayamene sprawling to the dust and hightailed it back here, but if you didn't see her... Say, could you go and take another look, could you? I'd go myself, but I'm too hands down as it is. Sure, we'll go do it. Thanks, friend. She was taking a cargo of ceruleum to the Tulial trailhead. You know the way, right? Just take the road southeast from town. She'll be somewhere along it. If you find her, tell her to go to get her hide back here as quick as she can. We've got work to do. All right, we'll go check it out. bombs. Well, there you are. I'm aiding you now. Ah, finally! You don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. Wasanpe sent you. Gods, he's going to dock my pay, isn't he? Well, at least the Ronique and the wagon made it back. A good thing it all happened after I'd dropped off the Ceruleum, too. Don't want to think how much the company would charge me if I lost the load. Maybe that's what the beast was after. Oh, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? I was just out from the trailhead when it sprang up on us out of nowhere. Naturally, my Ronique bolted. Managed to hold on this far, but I eventually lost my grip and took a dirt bath. Still, it could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything, and it was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of, you didn't see it on your way down, did you? A horrible blue blobby thing. Oh. You mean like that blobby thing over there? Just like that. Oh, gods. It's the beast. It's found me. Hey, Blobby McBlobster. It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead, I swear. Why isn't it attacking? Huh. I guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Yeah, that must be what it was. Thanks, partner. I've lived here my whole life and never seen anything like that blue blob before. But others have. I heard about them from my fellow tappers. Like ceruleum with skin, they said. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, prowling around by the wells. They reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested. The way they consider it, so long as we've still got all our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. But they damn well better change their minds about them now. If it's not enough that one of their best employees could have been killed, they could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Say, Anne, would you come back to the company offices with me? They can't wave it away so easily if the both of us are telling the same story. Well, yeah, but I didn't experience the actual attack. Thank you kindly. Come on then. Let's head on back to Sheshawezi Spring. Sheshanu, whatever. Home at last. For a moment there, I didn't think I'd ever see the old place again. And I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect their precious employees from those rotten blobs. Are you with me? Yeah, thanks for the ether current, by the way. You're not giving us anything for this one. I think we'll skip you. We'll skip you. So is there another quest? No, there's not another one yet. All right. Well, let's see. I think I need to take just another short break, and then we'll be right back. Ah! Zach!
We drag our asses all this way, and this is the welcome we get.
Oh, that's right. We fought this at the end of Crisis Core. Oh, man.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
We're getting a little here, I think, on our plate. All right, so let's go over here. Try to get in behind her. What the hell? They're going to run back through the attack here. Yeah, whatever.
First aid.
Let's begin.
What the hell? Well, what's she doing?
Ready for this? First ice.
What was that, Rain?
Ready for this? Mistakes come.
And I used... That distracted me. I was using my unison attack. And Rain stands up and does something.
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent.
All right, guys, he's broken. You can do it. Let's do it. Yes.
Then for what reasons do
He's done.
Maybe a 5 out of 10, huh?
Well, I guess I really didn't need an experience card because I don't think it saves this experience on the final save. Maybe. I don't know.
Awesome!
It doesn't matter.
Oh my! Excellent!
So we were able to do every battle on universe mode through the story here.
The power!
Thank you all for hanging in there. We're back and ready to continue on here, I believe. So where were we headed? Up that way. Oops, I better, whoop, well, sitting here is just totally zoned out. Don't need to be running right into all these things. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaro were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. I guess we should have expected that, being all purpley and everything. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zeral Jah and his army emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Zoktaral Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Uklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zeral Jah wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolol. By charging in head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen. No matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, or fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tyrol. That it will. But first, we've got work to do so she'll look the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoral Ja will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoral Ja, at least until Tuliolal has shored up its defenses. Right. will charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Koana will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. What about now? Nope, still not a ether, no ether quest. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. I'm a craftsman. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? Me, I probably could, well, unless you need like a higher level, high 90s carpenter for some reason. We could ask Wook Evu. We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. Wook Evu, I guess. A master carpenter from Akhanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Zermerwer. He can lift heavy stuff, I bet. Zermerwer would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yakhui, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakhui? I'll be damned. Will not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Hello, I'm a ranged fighter. Let's see, let's borrow guns from Quana for everyone. Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. I don't know. Let's go for the ballistas on the train. Big ballistas, boy. That's going to be cumbersome. I'm sure they're going to shoot that idea down. Let's see. Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there were some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. Oh, interesting. While I did not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fonjantain can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be the miners over at the springs can help with that. Well, this is getting complicated, huh? Then, if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yoktaral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenza over to the southeast. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? I'm a miner. Great! You're friends with Iate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Okay, well, let's go talk to Iate. I'm too lazy to run over there. Too lazy to spend 30 seconds riding my chocobo. Oh, Anne, what brings you around these parts? The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Oh, there's our last ether current. Yay. Now I remember. Cerule Analas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Or Analas. I don't know. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Okay. My chocobo has not leveled up yet. Boy, that's taken forever for them to get leveled up to 8. Doing pretty much every fight that we can think of here that we come across. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, well. Ready for your AoE, yep. Sorry, Choco Buddy. We are surveying. You see no signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have better luck to the south. Oh, okay. Alrighty. We'll go look elsewhere. You too, huh? Get off my bird, would you? There we go. Sorry, bird. Gotchas. Amazing! You dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza. I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And although he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of El Neshpia. Anyway, I'd best be on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamat heading for the station. Shinza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolal, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Val Koana, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerferler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. That was a nice shot with the dome in the background like that. Yeah, that's cool. Yes, let's get to it. All right, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Here, here! We love Tural and we love you, Val Wuklamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. Oh, good. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. Yay! Free bird, Shaloni. Now we can fly freely. Level 97 quests now. Alright. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Any other special quests? Nope. Not here. Alright, I guess we're ready. Let's go. Waiting, waiting, waiting.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Way to curse. Way to jinx us there, Wuklamat.
Finished at last! Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
All right. Gonna blaze that Dawn Trail in the Dawn Blazer, right?
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Yep, everybody can pat themselves on the back. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. Let them try and stop us. It's a shame we have to blow her up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame we have to blow her up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep,
You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Okay.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Boom.
No, you don't.
I bet I'd probably enjoy playing Pictomancer too, maybe. We might try that out sometime. Oops. They figured it out.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yikes, Alice, eh? Hang on! Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. All right. I'm surprised they didn't make us actually use that at like a mini game or something to shoot them off.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
Uh-oh. We gonna make it or not? All right. Get going. Hey, nice shot.
That was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
This is feeling like a dungeon we're going to have to go through to get to the other side, isn't it? Yep. A new regular duty. Alright. Where are we, actually? We're, oh. Oh, okay. This is Shaloni. It's just a special area right here. Yep. Alright, well, let's see. Actually, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through this. I might ought to go ahead and take my midstream break here, and then we can come back and just kind of leisurely go through the dungeon and everything. You know, if I run into any difficulties and we have to try some things several times, yeah, I'll definitely want to do that. So let's do that. Let me get some words on stream cranked up here. We'll go ahead and take our midstream break a bit early today, and then when we come back, we'll jump right into the to this new dungeon. So I'll leave us sitting there while we do this. Where is it? There we go. Words on stream. All right, so, give us, like an hour, and then we'll be back and do the second half of our streaming day here. Well, it'll probably be a little bit more than a half since we're starting early, but you know what I mean. Enjoy.